Hey everybody, how's it going? I am Brad from StrongerThanAllGuitar.com, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about alternate tunings. This isn't really technically a beginner lesson, and most guitar instructors shun this and try to keep you to not learn this for at least the first year or two. But I think it's always a good thing you never know if you're going to like it. Some things as far as drop tunings can be used as a crutch and definitely can enable you. An example is like drop D. This guitar is in an alternate tuning right now, but drop D basically allows you to play power chords that usually would be in this shape by doing it with one finger like that. And some things you'd never be able to play without doing that, just because of the reach. You'd never be able to hold an open note and stretch. But basically, the point is with alternate tunings, although some people see them as limiting to you, I also see it as a way to reach other sounds that we've never really played before. And if you haven't turned on the radio lately, music absolutely sucks today. So if alternate tunings is a way to freshen it up a little bit, just an idea, guys. But basically, DADGAD is take your standard guitar, and usually you have E on the 6th thickest string, A, D, G, B, and then an octave higher E. The highest note being at the bottom if you're looking, facing the guitar, but if you're looking from the top down, you always consider the thinnest string the top because it's the highest note. Now, DADGAD, basically what you do is you take your bottom string and you're going to match it to your 4th string. So your 6th string and your 4th string should be the same note. Now that's drop D. And again, basically what that allows you to do, take the power chord shape. If you're confused about power chords, please be sure to see that video. But basically that shape, it enables you to push it to just one finger, allowing you to get a full chord sound much simpler. Now the next thing you want to do, you want to drop your 1st and 2nd string. So that's going to be the E and then the B. You want to take your E string and you want to drop that one down to the D as well. So you're going to match your 1st string to your 4th string. So now you're going to have the bottom string, the top string, and the 4th will all be tuned to D. Now next, you want to take your 2nd string and you want to match that to your 5th string, the A string. Now, you leave your 3rd string, the G, and then obviously the D and the A have to stay. Now, basically with this tuning, the really cool thing about it is, for one, you get an open chord sound. So if you don't even play any frets, you get kind of a weird, different sound. Now, you can use that with bar chords to kind of go up and down and just get some different kind of... And it's a kind of, like I said, a new color to paint with, if you will. But really the thing that I like about this is, although drop D, yes, enables you to play a much simpler chord, this tuning allows you to duplicate things octaves apart. And if you check out my other video on the Des Fucheres channel, there's a song called Dots Not Feathers, and there's a little riff that's like this. Now that last part, that actually is the same as, but it's an octave apart. Now because those two strings are tuned to the same note, just an octave different, you can play the same frets basically and get a really interesting kind of, just different kind of stuff. Jimmy Page was a very big user of this tuning, as far as Cashmere, White Summer, Black Mountainside were all in this tuning. And it gives you just a really cool Indian kind of sitar sound. Some other cool things to know about it, it changes the relationship between the 3rd and 2nd string. And usually when you're tuning, if you use the 5th fret below to compare it, when you go to the 3rd string under the 2nd, you would use the 4th fret instead of the 5th to compare to it. By doing this tuning, basically, instead of going like this to tune, because we drop down a whole note, which is 2 frets, you're making the 2nd fret on the 3rd string equal to the 2nd string. So when you play, like, as far as like some chord shapes, if you're 1 fret apart, so let's say, just for example, you'll be on the 11th fret on the 3rd string and then the 12th fret in the 2nd string. Very kind of just weird sitar sounding stuff. Another thing is just barring the top. Still gives you that dissonant but a little bit prettier sound. And basically, playing with this tuning, just because of the 2 top strings being still in relation to each other as far as how these are linked, you can actually do that as an open chord too. But I hope this has been helpful, and if anyone has any questions about any alternate tunings or any other tunings that you like to play in, please leave me a comment or send me a message. Thanks so much, and be sure to see StrongerThanAllGuitar.com. Have a good day.